Hi everyone, welcome back. So today, as you can see, I want to talk about the Louis Vuitton Murakami collection, the most recent one in the last 6 months, 8 months or so. Just before I start, I just want to apologize if you do hear a bit of background noise, and that's actually from my heater. Melbourne's been pretty cold recently, and I've tried doing some videos without my heater on. It was just freezing and I couldn't do it, so apologies for that. It's just so that I don't start shivering when I'm making the video. So I've got a few of the Murakami collection that I bought in the last 8 months or so. I haven't really used it. I have unboxed it, but I thought I'll just go through the collection anyways of what I've got and tell you sort of what's it's like brand new, and what are the differences between the new collection. And I do have one old Murakami from back in the 2000s, and I know I'm a bit late to the trend, but I just thought, why not? So to start, I'll just remove all the boxes here and go through the first box. So the first box is a pochette bag, and apologies if it's a bit shaky because it is connected to a table at the moment, and it can be a little bit shaky as I move. So no special Murakami box, it's just a normal Louis Vuitton box. And I've got here the pochette, sorry, not the Murakami Multicolour pochette, and this is a very popular design even back in the 2000s when it came out, and I thought, why not? Half of me thought that maybe I should have gotten one of the little mini speedies as well. They were really hard to get, but I probably could have gotten it. But I'll tell you the reason why. It's because the interior of these collection this time, they're clear beige. So the old versions, I'll show you later on with my other old multicolor Murakami collection, their interior is red, and I kind of like that. So I thought maybe I'll get the mini LV Speedy or the Nano Speedy in the old one instead. Keep in mind though that I know that they don't have the straps, so I'm still debating which one I should really get, but I mean, sold out anyway, so it's not a rush when I'm ready, I guess. So just going through this is the pochette, and very similar to all the LV pochette in the canvas, as you can see. Very simple design. I have sprayed this. So I have sprayed the bit that needs to be protected so that it doesn't get too vachetta. I like it white like that. And this one says made in France. It's probably really hard to see with this lighting, but it says made in France. And inside it comes with 2 chains. So there is just the pockets that's clear in color, and the difference is this one says, let me see if I can focus onto it. Yep. So this one says Murakami 20th anniversary collection or celebration, and that doesn't say in the old one. And otherwise the studs, I think it looks about the same. With the chain, it's just one little chain that connects, and there is a, hang on a minute, I'll show you a bit of a preview. It's a little gold chain. It's harder than I thought to take out. Go, and that's the chain. Still wrapped, as I said. I haven't used any of these yet, and it connects as well to both sides, and you can make it longer, I suppose, if you want to connect it like that, but you know, if you don't want it that long, just want it under your arms, and you just collect it both ways, or you can connect it as an accessory chain if you prefer. But that's how the chains look like, and not much otherwise. That's all really. I'll show you now how the old Murakami looks like. So I've got this bag vintage, and I got it from Amore, which is a Japanese vintage brand. It's so big that it might not actually fit my camera, to be honest. I'll try to show you from the bottom. I actually have some water damage on it because I washed my hands and I thought I've wiped my hands dry, but I've accidentally touched the handles while my hands were not dry. So I don't know if you can see that, but there's a bit of a water stain there. I was very sad, but it is what it is. The condition of this one's quite good, but I think I saw a better one when I was in Japan, but I didn't buy it, so I was regretting. And then, you know, the new Murakami collection was coming out, and I was worried the price will hike up too much, so I did an impulse buy. But this was the design that I always wanted. This is the troll view, and as you can see, other than the vachetta, they are pretty similar in color. So just so you know, to know that if this is real, you can see it's always going to be that combination where it's this blue, this dark blue, and the green. And if you go to the purple bit, so let me see if I have it on this one. Yeah, so you probably can't see it at the top because it's so cut off in this camera. Purple, that purple, and the yellow, and it goes back to this pink. So as long as that three colors, those are in line, then you are right. And just to show the inside quickly, sorry, it is very shaky at the moment because today my bases are not very stable. Sorry for the quality these days. I haven't found a good setup just yet to film this. So lots of stuffing inside. If I take that out, you can see that's red inside. But overall, it's very similar. The studs on this one though, it's a bit sharpy pointy, if you can see from here. Yeah. Whereas the new ones, they're more round. Sorry. I'm not sure if you can see it. There you go, like that. Now just moving on to the other things I've got. Actually, I'll show you what my friend borrowed me to show with. So I've already pre-opened this. This is actually the passport cover, but it's in the dark black multi-treview. So this is not mine, this is my friend's one. I'm due to return it. She just gave it to me to take some pictures for her. So they're very cute, look at that. So the black multi-treview, very pretty. And inside, once again, it says 20th anniversary celebration, Louis Vuitton Murakami, made in France. And, you know, just a standard cover, but the monogram is slightly smaller in size compared to the bag, as you can see, and it's very cute. And the colorway is the same technically, but it's just the background is black, so it gives you a very different vibe from the white one. And I love them both, they're very pretty. I didn't get one of these because I was sort of thinking of a Chanel passport cover instead, and I just need one passport cover, I don't need more, so I've decided to skip on this one. And that's the passport cover. The next thing I want to show you is this, which is my little wallet. And so the packaging comes like this. I haven't taken this out because I can take the item out from here, but you get like this little, it's very variable with the packaging. Not everyone gets everything. Some people get the bag, some people don't get the bag, some people get this, some people get the stickers, some people get all of them, some people don't. So they should really standardize it, that if someone's going to get the ribbon and this and stickers in the back, they should get the whole collection when they buy, you know. I know it's not like high jewelry or anything like that, but it's still pretty expensive. So I feel like everyone should get all of the stuff, but we didn't, and I definitely didn't. So I've got the ribbons, but I've got these two, but that was it really. I got the bags at least once, but not twice, because when I bought the few things, they didn't come together, they came separately, and sometimes they had a bag and sometimes they didn't. Really, they should have two bags for the two items, but they didn't. But anyhow, these two were the packaging, and at the back of it, as you can see, it's got the monogram bits too. Now showing you my little wallet. So that's the little wallet, and I chose this instead of the Victoria wallet, maybe because I didn't want to be greedy, but I do kind of want that Victoria wallet now, but that's okay. I bought this one instead at the start because it had the keychain, number one, and then it obviously had the monogram, but it had this pink bit that I really like, and I really like pink. And it's got this bit as well that has the monogram, which I think was really cool. And you know, just your standard wallet where you have nothing in there, but it was very pretty. And you know, in hindsight, I think like I still want to get more, but as you can see, the monogram here is very small, sort of like the passport cover monograms you can see, but obviously with the white background, so it's smaller than the back. And I think this one's really cute. Like, look at the embossing on the monogram. Cool, isn't it? And you can put cards here, of course. Now, just to finish up, my last item here, remove this. My last item here is a bandana, and once again, I kind of wish I got the big one as well, the big bandana, but I didn't. I should have. It was in stock for a bit. Don't know what I was doing, but now I regret as usual. But this is the small bandana that I got. It's so pretty with the colors like that, and just expands throughout. Just looks the same throughout, but it's very pretty as a twilly, as a little neck scarf. But that's really it for it. And that's in the box. You see some of the little stickers that say 20th anniversary, but not all of them, which they really should. And so there's this one says LV Murakami. Now, just to show you the bag as well, it comes with a paper bag, and I only got one of these. It's sort of, you know, I don't know if you can see much. I'll try to fold it down without shaking the camera too much. So if you give me a second while you enjoy the little purse over here. You know what, I don't think I can fold it down to show you without destroying the bag, because it's not letting me do it. But just to show you how it looks like here, I mean, it's nothing special. It's just got the little logo, the red logo, and the name, the front. I can't read French, so there it is. And the back of it, like that. Nothing too special, but that's pretty much all I got from the collection. And I kind of wish I had more, but it was such a stressful thing when trying to get it, because I was worried it will sell out, and it did for a lot of things. And I didn't really went to the shop, so I have an essay, so I had to like fight for it online. But these were the things I got, and obviously this is not mine, this is my friend, so I only really got these 3 things, but that's good enough. I think Murakami collection wise, you know, including this, I think this is a lot already anyways. So I hope you enjoy this. I hope this is helpful, I guess, just to see what it looks like when you unbox it, what to expect. And if you have any questions, please leave it down in the comments below. And if you would like me to make a more in-depth review of this, let me know, and I will have to just use it a bit more before I provide that review, just to make it more useful, because all of them are pretty new, including the Travail. I haven't really used it that much, so at the moment they're just almost like an unboxing experience rather than a review of that item. But please let me know if you want to know more about it, and I will endeavor to make another video. Hope you enjoy this video. Thank you so much for sticking around watching me ramble. If you would like to support me, please subscribe and like, or subscribe to my channel and like this video. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. So I thought I'll do a quick update here as well. As I was packing, I realized how different the packaging were. So as I was saying before, the packagings were very different, and it just depends on if you got lucky and you got all of it. So I showed you very briefly before, and this was the Bandana, this one, the Bandana's packaging. I'm just taking it out. And as I showed you before, it's got the 20th anniversary one here. And then this is my friend's Bandana, for the same Bandana, and she's got the colourful packaging with the 20th anniversary. Like, why didn't they all come with this? Because this is so pretty. And we all ordered at the same time. It was in a late order, they ran out. All of us ordered when it launched. And then this was the passport covers packaging, and how boring is that? Because you've got the normal LV paper and just the one that's standard Louis Vuitton. Where's the 20th anniversary? So it was very non-standardized, unfortunately, but it is what it is. It was a bit of a blunder, I suppose, during this time. I don't know if it's truly a blunder or it was intentional, but anyhow, I kind of wish we all had the same packaging because we did pay for the collection, but thought it'd be something good for you guys to know. Bye.